So,
I'm back in the saddle again.
I was walking down the street the other day.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
You never answered me.
What?
Who's that song by? I'm back!
I'm back in the saddle.
I'm back in the saddle.
That would be... Is that Winger?
No. No.
This is complete guess.
No.
Who is that?
Come on. No. It's Aerosmith.
Really?
It is Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could hear freaking Steven Tyler. I'm back in the saddle again.
You can see his giant mouth moving and flapping in the wind.
Have you seen him recently, like pictures or videos of him?
He looks like a...
He looks dead. He literally looks dead.
He looks like a plastic man.
Yeah, he, honest to God, does. Like, he tries to sing, and it's just like, Steven.
It's like, Steven, bud.
Listen, bud, you are past the prime of singing time, bud. Like, you can't do it anymore, man. We love you. We cherish the music.
We cherish the music that Aerosmith brought us.
Yes, and we love the ride at Disney World. It is wonderful. It is
what ride?
So at Hollywood Studios in Disney World.
Is it Generation? Is it Generation X?
Let me tell you about the ride. All right. When you go to Disney World, it's not Generation X. What the fuck are you talking about?
I guess I'm wrong. Never mind.
Yep. So when we went to Disney World in Orlando, we went to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And they have a ride, and I don't know if it's there anymore. I'll have to look it up because this was like 4 or 5 years ago. But they have a ride. Actually, this was before you and I met. Is when I went to Disney World. So it was in 2013. Jesus Christ, a long time ago. Almost 6 years ago. Oh my God. So we found this ride, and I think it was like Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster or something like that.
Oh.
And it was like a roller coaster that was in the complete dark, and it was just like...
Oh, yeah, I know the Rock and Roller Coaster.
It's
got like a giant fucking like guitar fretboard, like guitar at the top of it.
No,
or at the entranceway.
It's an indoor roller coaster. No, I don't think so. Have you been to Disney World recently?
No.
Because it's like it's.
You went to World in Orlando,
correct. Right? I didn't go to Land. So it's been like, I don't know. It's only been. It was fresh when we went there, so they built it sometime around 2012, 2013.
Okay.
So if you jump on my head one more fucking time, anyway. It was a cool ass fucking roller coaster. Real life Jekyll and Hyde story. 16 day. It was a really badass roller coaster. And so, listen, Aerosmith, we thank you so much for the music that you've given us and the roller coaster ride that we get to enjoy regularly, if it's still there.
I didn't mean to eat that, goddammit.
But you either
Steven Tyler, shut up.
Steven Tyler, yeah, thank you. If you guys want to continue,
bounce on my head one more time.
If you guys want to continue, either A, find a new lead singer, or B, just
God damn it.
Stop making music. Or let Steven Tyler sing, but make sure it's very much...
Don't turn into another Vince Neil.
Yeah, please. Oh, my God. For the love of God, please don't turn into another Vince Neil. I'll put a small little clip up of that because... That...
Just put that part.
Okay. No problem.
Just put that...
Like, you know, he performed that on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and it was just like, oof. Or no, it wasn't Jimmy Kimmel. I'm sorry, that was in Brazil. I apologize. That was in Brazil. So that was a much more embarrassing audience.
That was in Come to Brazil.
Maybe, I don't know. It was a huge show for them.
And they blew it.
Oh, big time.
Well,
well,
Vince Neil blew it.
Vince Neil blew it. Everybody else was fine. I mean, Mick Mars, let's be real here. I mean, Mick Mars
is fucking carrying Motley Crue.
Nikki Sixx and fucking
Daniel Lloyd Webber.
I forgot his name. Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee Jones.
All right, Tommy Lee Jones. Could you imagine? Hey, listen, I'm Tommy Lee Jones, and I'm gonna go ahead and drum right now for you.
So whatever. I remember
a terrible Tommy Lee Jones impression.
I remember watching fucking I remember watching Men in Black as a child. And I saw Tommy Lee Jones, and I had learned about Motley Crue recently, and I thought Tommy Lee Jones and Tommy Lee were the same person.
All right, so recently you thought this?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm like, Jalen, we need to have a chat about that
because
because
I was a kid.
Okay, wow.
And I thought they were the same person, and it made me laugh. I was like, dude,
so you thought Tommy Lee Jones was the lead was the drummer from Motley Crue?
I did. I absolutely did. I thought. It was...
How long did it take you to realize he wasn't?
A little less than a couple months, as far as I know, from what I remember.
Up until what age? How old were you?
I think I was like 9.
Okay, and so so it wasn't. So did you ever watch a movie when like you thought Tommy Lee Jones was the drummer,
Black.
And you were like, holy shit, this guy drums for Motley Crue. This is awesome. Why do you do that? Every fucking time you jump in the air and you fist pump, like you just did something awesome. Like fuck off.
I did.
Weren't we just in Dallas?
No, we were in Denver.
Oh no,
we're in Tejas now.
We were in you mean Colorado?
Yeah, we're in Tejas.
Yeah, Texas. You just said we were in Denver. Now we're in Tejas.
No, you said were we in Dallas before? I'm like, no, we were in Denver.
I feel like we were just in Dallas like the day before, and it said day. Maybe it's like Dallas at the night.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry for blowing up. I apologize.
Well, you should. If you if you want to go ahead and throw your pen down on the ground for me, please.
I will.
And then go ahead and oh my gosh. So my buddy and I, we talked about. Wait a minute. Have I ever told you this story?
What?
About how the whole How I Blew Up, Blew Up thing came about?
I don't think I think you might have, but I don't think you've told it on the show.
Well, let's hear. So I like to when people people like when I ask a question to somebody and they're like, duh. I'm like, you know what? Sorry, I blew up. Fucking goddamn it! Every time. Somebody, I'll ask somebody a question and they'll give me an answer of like, oh, I feel like I've already told you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, sorry, I fucking blew up. So that came from, I was working at Best Buy. The best place to buy breasts.
The breast buy.
The breast buy. And the best breast buy. And, no, don't fall down. And,
ow.
I had a manager who was a real jackass. And,
I turned into a green lady.
Yeah, you do. I walked up to him one day, and I just simply asked him a very simple question. What were the sales numbers for the afternoon? That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Simple question. Was that offensive?
No.
All right. Was that intrusive? Was that a hard question to answer?
No.
All right. Well, so he immediately looks at me with this look of utter disgust, throws his hand like very quickly throws his hand over his face, like as if to block his fucking face from mine, and to say, you know what? Okay, so I looked at him and I said, you know what, Don? I'm sorry I blew up, and I just walked away from him. That's it.
Sorry I blew up.
Sorry I blew up. So that was And then later on that same day, I walked up to him and you know me. I like to pluck the hens in the Who's house.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's a Who's house?
In the Roost Goose.
In the Roost Goose in the Who's house. So I walked up to him the same day and I asked him if I could borrow his pen, even though I had a pen in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, Don, do you mind if I borrow a pen? And he just gets so flustered and he just throws his pen down on the ground.
Wow.
Like, throws it down. I'm like, Jesus. And I literally was like, dude, calm the fuck down. He's like, well, you're asking me all these questions and I haven't drank a Pepsi today. And I'm like, oh my God.
This episode's sponsored by Bepis.
Yes, Bepis. This guy, no shit. This guy literally owned like a ton of stock in Pepsi.
Oh God.
And so he was like in love with Pepsi.
He was dependent on his Pepsi.
Oh yeah. He drove a Pontiac Sunfire.
Oh.
He was a man's man. He always Can I help you? The hell is in my mouth? That I just drank something. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a pine needle. Anyway.
Pine needle?
Yeah. So, he is very obsessed with his Pepsi. And he always slicked his hair back and used pomade.
How old was he?
Oh, in his 50s. And he always stank of cigarettes and
Pepsi.
Bepis. Bepis.
You're asking me all these questions I haven't had my Pepsi.
Yeah, he was
it's like he's
mad.
fucking sponsored.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, I mean, he felt like he was in a way, because he always, so here's the cool thing. He thought he was the cool guy. He wore a Best Buy, like, polo shirt that he had specially made, that had it had the Best Buy logo on the front, his name, and then it had the Pepsi logo on his shoulder.
Oh my god, so he actually was sponsored by Pepsi.
No, he was not sponsored by Pepsi. He just wanted to wear the Pepsi logo because he felt like he should be representing his company. Because he owns stock in
he owns
Bepis.
stock.
Yes.
So he owns the company.
He felt like he owned the company.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
So,
well, here's the thing, buddy. You don't own Bepis. Bepis owns you.
Yeah. And his name was, well, no, I don't think we'll say it. But it,
well, you already said his name.
I did?
Yeah, you said Don.
Oh. Well, okay, well, his name was, Donald and we always made fun of his name.
Did you actually say his name?
Yes.
Don't say his name. Don is fine. Oh. Don is fine. Don't blur out the
All right. All right, no problem.
Dude, that one too. I can't say his last name.
That'll be funny. Oh, but anyway, so Don.
Stop, you fucking whore. Sorry.
So Don.
Sorry, I blew up.
Well, I can't. So his name rhymes with. His last name rhymes with.
With poo.
With poo. Yeah, we'll do that. And we would always make like kind of dick with him, and when we'd see him, we'd be like, Donald Poo.
You just said his name.
I said poo.
Still, it's close. It's really close.
Fuck it. Well, people aren't gonna know. People are gonna hear the first bleep, and I'm gonna say poo, and they're not gonna know. It could rhyme with many of things.
It could be moo.
It could be moo. It could be. It could be.
Or it could be.
God damn it. It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a word that starts with the letter J, but we won't say that.
You won't say Jew.
Oh, whoops. Wow.
That's not derogatory. It's a word.
It's a race. Or not.
It's not. It's a
religion.
It's a belief.
Excuse me. It's a belief.
It's a belief.
Marcus.
Judaism is a belief. It is a spirituality of sorts.
Here's the thing. Like, I tried to pretend like I was indoctrinated. You know, like
as a Jew.
No.
What?
Like in religion. Like, you know, like whenever I was with somebody, I'd always pretend like, oh yeah, I know about you. I don't know my mom. But in reality, I knew jack shit about anything. You know, when everybody would be like, oh, Marcus, have you read the Bible? Matthew 37:25. I'm like,
Matthew 37:25.
Oh,
that's my favorite chapter.
I'm like, I love that verse. And they're like, yeah, do you remember what it says? And I'm like,
refresh me.
Yeah, like, it says that,
every man should smoke marijuana.
Yes. And they'd all, I would literally be like, tell me what it is so I can write it down. Like, okay, well, it says that all God's children must go to Las Vegas and gamble all away their savings.
I wish the Bible told me to do that.
It says in the Bible, and yea, did God say that thou shalt go to the
oasis. And thou shalt party with strippers.
Thou shalt party with strippers and go to the oasis that is Las Vegas. And blow all of your money while doing blow and banging strippers and getting laid and casino
by strippers.
Gambling. Casino gambling. Just gambling. It's not casino gambling. Well, actually, gambling. No, casino gambling could be a thing because there's horse gambling. There's. I gambled today by buying scratch tickets.
Yeah, we played scratch tickets today. We won a whole $7.
Okay, I was on a hot streak.
Marcus thought he was gonna win big
because on just a whim, last night, I went to a gas station and I bought a fucking scratch ticket. A $1 scratch ticket.
You want to talk about this next time on Retro Wiz Wars?
Yeah, I think so. As you punch into that building, I think it's a great idea.
All right. Next time on Retro Wizards, we talk about winning big.
Winning big.